The Battlehawks are not bringing back A.J. McCarron with the injury to Manny Wilkins. No, they're bringing back Brandon Silvers to the Battlehawks. That's right. In one of the more anticipating signings going into Week 5, the Battlehawks finally filled their roster spot that was left open due to the MVP candidate, Manny Wilkins' season-ending injury. Non-contact, just kind of ran forward, and that was it. On Tuesday, the Battlehawks updated their roster on the UFO website, signing Brandon Silvers as the former Troy QB returns to the team. Yes, Manny out for the season, and that was a guy that they were, that was the guy, and their backup did not do very well, and now we bring in Brandon Silvers. This is interesting here. So Silvers is no stranger to spring football, dating back to his AAF days with the Memphis Express. Silvers played in the 2020 XFL with the Seattle Dragons, a spring league with A.J. Smith and the Conquerors, a stint in the FCF, and the Houston Roughnecks, while also spending 2024 with the Battlehawks as a reserve, has amassed over 3,500 passing yards and 32 passing touchdowns through his spring football career. Pretty good numbers there. And he was the backup last year to A.J. McCarron. So he will return. He was the QB3 for the Battlehawks in 2024. What spot does he get in this year? We'll have to kind of find out. So while it's not surprising the Battlehawks reached out to Silvers, fans of the team may be curious to how involved he may be in the 2025 season. It appears this week the Battlehawks are primed to start Max Duggan, who did not look good at all. But is it outlandish for Anthony Beck to have Silvers as number 2? I mean, he kind of knows the roster. He's familiar with it. He's familiar with the team. I mean, so could he? I don't think he would come in this week, but certainly to have him out there as a possibility, I wouldn't put it past them if they're trying to make a playoff run. He needs definitely a couple weeks to get going. Siobhan Cordero and Manny Wilkins both on injured reserve. Battlehawk fans may be wondering how short of a leash Duggan may have with Silvers waiting in the wings. Fans will find out soon as the Battlehawks take on the Panthers at the Dome this Saturday. So what do you think about Brandon Silvers? Do you think, I mean, it would have been really nice to, do you think they call A.J. McCarron? I don't think they did. But Silvers is friends with A.J. McCarron, so he comes back. I don't really know who else. I mean, there's Quentin Dormady was a name, Ben DiNucci, but then he said that he wasn't interested in the league. Who could have else they bring back? And, injuries are a thing. Maybe there's some trades that go around. We've had some injuries to the quarterbacks this season, so something to keep an eye on. And, when do they pull the plug and bring in Silvers? How game ready is he? And this is the thing. The Battlehawks need to be a very good team in the UFL for them to make money this year. And Wilkins is out. They had their guy that replaced A.J. McCarron. I'm so curious if they ever did reach out to A.J. McCarron. I'm sure he would have said absolutely not because he was pretty fired up about it. We'll have to see how Max does. Let us know if there's any other names that you think that they could have signed the Battlehawks, and let us know in the comments.